Hi everyone, LiberAnarchy here. If you're one of my latest subscribers, you may want to not watch this video because I know I got a lot of subscribers who are much more into anarchism and atheism, or if not atheism, agnosticism, something similar. So you may want to just go ahead and skip this video. Now, let's for a minute assume that Otherkin really are what most of them say they are, and same with psychic vampires. Let's say they need to pull psychic energy from people to maintain their own healthy energy levels, and let's say the explanation for Otherkin is metaphysical. You have like some kind of reincarnation or something like that going on. Now, something that aggravates me is that many Otherkin and vampires like to offer explanations for why they are here, what they are doing, and hell, I should just say we, because I am included in this group of Otherkin, even though I'm very much into the whole psychological explanation and all that. But nonetheless, many people's interpretations of why we are here, what we're doing, and how we got to be the way that we are involves, oh, well, we're helping the environment, we're here to teach, we're here to awaken the world. With vampires, it's very often, well, we've reached a point of spiritual development such that we need more energy to do what we do, because we're just kind of sort of higher up on the spiritual totem pole, as it were, more evolved, right? And it seems to me that even if all this stuff is perfectly true, maybe the Otherkin are here to learn some human traits like empathy and creativity. Maybe we are the ones that are here to learn, as opposed to we're here to teach and awaken the world and help the environment. Well, these are all fine things to do, don't get me wrong, and if you want to live your own myth, frankly, I would much rather see occultists and spiritualists live our own myths rather than live the myths that others have created and passed down to us. But then I'm left hand, K-white, very experimental, etc. Now, and with vampires, maybe there's some sort of deficiency going on. I'm not saying, of course, that there is. This is all very theoretical. But what could be going on is some sort of injury to the, astral body or spirit. I don't like talking in these terms because it's really presumptuous to say astral body or spirit or something like that, but maybe there is some sort of deficiency where something is in fact missing, and that the one is better off focusing on returning or replacing what has been lost rather than living as a vampire who feeds off ambient energy, for example. And I'm not trying to scapegoat anybody or tell people that they're bad or wrong. What I'm saying is I'm a little irritated that many of the explanations for all this kind of stuff that people present seems to put us on some kind of higher level, or, oh, we're the teachers. We're the awake ones. No. Well, how the hell do you know? In fact, in my weirder Otherkin moments, Otherkin will understand this terminology. I've been aspecting lately. My thoughts are along the line of, hey, I can enjoy being bipedal. This is cool. And so maybe I'm just sort of having some sort of experience from which I can learn things like empathy, creativity, the ability to not the ability to dream, to live beyond what is actual and factual reality, and the ability to dream is the first step to improving one's own reality, right? Or to imagine, whether it be daydreaming or whether it be dreaming as in rapid eye movement, or even more unusual things such as trance and out of body experiences and things like that. I mean, to assume that the humans are the ones that need the learning is arrogant, or to assume that because humans don't, and I would contend that humans do need to take in energy, not necessarily through food. We're social animals, so I would contend that we do need sort of an inflow and an outflow of energy. So perhaps the vampires came here to learn how to balance that, and instead of becoming primarily feeders, becoming learning how to perhaps exist in sort of a middle of the road state, where you're not giving, being a little martyr or something, or just taking, right? So who knows? And I'm not making any assertions about why anyone's here. I have a problem personally saying, well, I'm otherkin because of insert metaphysical reason here. I much prefer that my, saying, well, my psychology is just different. Maybe I'm wired a little bit differently than most people. But then considering how many people have, how many societies have worshipped gods with animal attributes, and how many societies have had people in them that take on, mentally anyway, traits of animals. How many, around the world, how many quote unquote shifters there have been, whether it be werewolf legends or shamans dancing in a particular hide and taking on the spirit of a particular animal, etc. So I may be wired more normally, actually, than, but I prefer the psychological explanation. I prefer something along the lines of, so I conceive of myself, of somebody pretty different, and a lot of people seem to conceive of me as pretty different, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe I'm some sort of mad genius, and I'm gonna remain dirt poor and then die, and then after I'm dead, people are gonna look at my writing and be like, "Wow, this is great." Yeah, it's like, if only she were alive. Just kind of like people are like, wow, if H.P. Lovecraft was alive and he'd be seeing cuddly Cthulhu's, I mean, what the fuck, right? But anyway, I've gotten way off topic. Yeah, but my point is just assume that we're somehow higher up on the totem pole, or here to do the teaching instead of here to do the learning, is kind of arrogant. Well, it's not even arrogant so much as it's really presumptuous. And now I'm going to put filler in. La 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 la, filler. Do filler. It's filler time. Okay.